We got questions from Gabrielle and Natalie. They're like teaming up on a dual question, basically related to I know we're supposed to cut out toxic people, but does this include family? Like, what happens if, in piggybacking on Gabrielle's first question, if the person's problem that she's trying to handle is family, and then Natalie's
Okay.
I cut out.
That's a good question, and I got 3 girlfriends here. I'm gonna have each of them speak from their perspective. Okay. All right, girls.
Okay.
All right. You ready, Jessica? You want to go first? You still have to go though. Okay. All right. Ready? All right, Electra. Well, I answer that. Come on.
Can you repeat the question?
Yeah, come over here.
Like this is okay?
Yeah, come over here. Cover a little bit in the front. Come on. There you go. Okay. Okay. All right, ask the question again. Go. You also, there's a camera here.
How do I handle other people's problems without getting drained if they're family? And then the second question from Natalie, the first one was Gabrielle. Natalie asks, I know we're supposed to cut out toxic people. Does this include family?
Start with number 2. Does this, I know we're supposed to cut out toxic people. Does this include family? What do you say?
Well, that's something that I've learned from you over the years. You know, I think that, I don't know if it's like a woman thing or it's like a human thing, but, you know, I think we're very good at just like cutting off people, you know, and that's,
the question is toxic family also part of it or no?
Well, toxic, yeah, if they're totally toxic, you know, you have to be able to first become good at communicating so that you can see if you can maneuver through their bullshit, because everybody's going to have bullshit. But if they're actually toxic, then, you know, it's either handle or get them the fuck out of your life. You know?
There you go. I'm not going to say anything yet, but that's the answer from Electra. Hannah, you ready? Why are you bundled up? Are you cold over there?
Freezing.
You're freezing? You can turn on the heater.
I can't.
Anybody else cold? Because I'm kind of hot.
I didn't think anybody else was cold.
Okay, come on. Let's go. It's going to take Hannah about 7 minutes to get here. But once she gets here, everything will start.
Do you want to go in the face?
Yeah. Here we go. Oh, here we go. There it is. Come on, you're also on this camera. There's a camera here too. Okay. Go ahead, answer it. What do you think?
What was the first question?
No, I just want the second one.
Okay.
Toxic people, does that include family or not?
Yeah, totally. I mean, like, anybody.
This camera too. See that?
Yeah. Can you scoot over?
Yeah, let's scoot over.
Okay.
Go. I'll perch like a girl.
Okay.
Okay. Go.
I mean, anybody who basically holds you back from, I'm still not on that camera. Can you just move?
You're just a hand in that one.
She's like, honestly, it's my podcast now. Just get out the way.
Okay, so question number 1. No, just kidding. No, but
I had to go over.
okay, but it's okay. No, but
That's really funny when he had to grab you like that.
Good baby. Right? Please answer.
okay. Well, I mean, anybody who like holds you back from what you want, so whether they're family or friends, like of course, you know, you have to cut them out until you're strong enough to be able to handle your communication line with them and not be affected by it.
There you go. The answer is yes. Jesus fucking Christ. Come on, Jess. Answer from over there. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yes, what? Family, yes. Toxic?
Yeah.
Cut them out?
Yeah.
No problem?
No.
Yeah, man. That's the answer. Family, friend. What if your God is toxic? You better get rid of him. Why would you worship a toxic God? Right? The word toxic is defined by itself as something that's fucking poisoning you. So what about a toxic Avenger? Right? They're cool. They're the only good toxic things. But outside of toxic Avengers, man, anything toxic you got to get rid of. The problem is everybody thinks everybody else is toxic.
Yeah.
That's the problem with Earth. Everybody thinks everybody else is stupid. Everybody thinks everybody else is toxic. Everybody thinks everybody else is negative. Everybody thinks everybody else doesn't fucking work hard enough. It's like everybody is walking around as a perfect saint everywhere. But no, dude. But you know, like you gotta wisen up at some point, right? If you share that thought with other people, like it's not a real thought. You know what I'm saying? You think everybody else is an idiot, but the next door neighbor thinks everybody else is an idiot. So you're everybody else and they're everybody else, right? So there's another way to do it, okay? Are you ready? There's another way to do it. You want the answer? Does Earth want the answer? You want to put this up? You want to send this to Oprah? Yeah? You guys want the answer?
Yeah.
Instead of thinking the other person's an idiot, start thinking the other person's a god or a goddess. Watch what happens. Start looking at everybody and go, there's a potential God in that person.
That immediately changes things, man.
It changes your whole flavor of life. If every person looked at every other person, instead of going, everyone's a piece of shit, everyone's lazy, everybody's this, everybody's a liar, can't trust anybody, you know, whatever, everyone's only out for number one. Cool, got it, yes. Now, try this as a mental exercise. Everybody is a potential god or a goddess. Now go look at them and see if you could find some piece of that potential in that motherfucker and talk to that piece, if you can.
How would you make a rapist or
I wouldn't.
nasty people
I
a
wouldn't.
god
I
or
would kill a
goddess?
rapist.
So there's family members that are like in that sense. So for them to not cut out those people and say that's a god.
No. I didn't say don't cut them out. No.
You're
That's
saying
not
to look at them as a
No.
god.
Hold on. Stop.
Yeah.
You're totally misunderstanding right now.
Yeah.
Okay? So let me tell you two separate subjects. Okay? Subject number one.
Mhm.
All right? Rapist. There's just no okayness with that for me. Okay?
Mhm.
Like ever. Doesn't matter. However you want to try to fucking justify it, doesn't go okay.
So
Okay?
that wouldn't relate to looking at them as a god or.
You can if you want, because I'm sure the Buddha can. It's just not my choice.
Yeah, I see.
You get it? We all have a choice. You don't have to take what I say. So I still choose to cut out a portion of humanity and say that's not okay. Now, are there people, like, let's say if Jesus was real, if he wasn't, in every religion there's that guy, right? That would say, yes, he's okay too, forgive him, for he doesn't know. Yeah, but I'm not him, right? I'm not that guy. I have other ideas that I choose to keep. I'm open to those ideas changing, totally, but I'm not there right now. So what I'm not is a hypocrite, that's for sure, right? I report where I'm at right now. Here is where I'm at, right? When I look at you, whoever you are, I see a potential god or goddess. I see somebody who has potential to be completely honest, somebody who can be completely good. I don't see anything bad. Whatever you have bad, I've seen in other people. That's not so unique. I've seen people lose it. Has anybody seen anybody lose it? Have you ever lost it yourself? I have. Okay. It looks the same. Right? We all become the same lunatic. But have you ever seen creativity? 7 dancers dance, 7 different dances, same song. Same exact dance, same exact choreography, 7 different dancers, 7 different dances. What the hell? Because your creativity is so unique, nobody could share it. Nobody. No matter how close you try to emulate talking like me, somebody will always say, try to talk like Arash. But if you talk like you, then you talk like you. The real secret of seduction, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The real secret of seduction is to once again fall in love with yourself and fall in love with your fellow man and fall in love with the earth and fall in love with the sky and fall in love with the food, fall in love with the animals, fall in love with the spirits, fall in love with the infinite. Right? You have to fall in love with yourself. You have to fall in love with your family. You have to fall in love with your groups. You have to fall in love with mankind. You have to fall in love with animals. You have to fall in love with the planet Earth. You have to fall in love with spirits and ideas. You have to fall in love with the infinite. And those are the 8 dynamics from L100. Okay? Oh my God. And I just realized you actually fucking wrote that in the Hymn of Asia. The first lesson was there can be love for self. There can be love for family. There can be it's 8 dynamics. That's how you wrote it to the Buddhists. I remember. And I always wonder why he said that.
Yeah.
And I get exactly why he said that now. Okay? That's what you have to do.
Does that go in line with what you said in Ecstasy, where you said when you see a woman, you don't see sex, you see a relationship?
Oh yeah, man. I get curious about her. I mean, you know, of course you think about sex as you would think about like if you saw maybe a pair of shoes you want to wear, right? Or you saw a car, you want to drive it. So when you see tits and ass that look like that, you want to drive it, whatever. Like that's the end of that. But don't you I do. Maybe that's why I'm so good at this, because I'm like a weird romantic little guy somewhere inside me.